lose my breath whenever I see you.
What's up, you guys? For today, I am so flippin' excited because this was a highly requested video by you guys. I posted up a reel of how I made my arch with all of the leaves, and honestly, it's the easiest thing. Couple of pretty inexpensive items. I'm gonna show you what everything is. You can get everything off of Amazon, and you can create, this is the base, you can create a beautiful front entrance arch. I mean, you can do it inside if you want to. I'm gonna take you through step by step, give you a little tour of the whole thing, and we're gonna get to decorating. So if that's something you wanna see, then just keep watching. All right, so the very first thing that you're gonna need is a balloon arch kit that you can just get off of Amazon. This costs about $20, and the key to this is that there's actually this base that you fill up with water. The rest is just like a tent pole, and then there's all the attachments for the balloons. I didn't use those, but this tent pole can fit any width. So I made the width pretty tight. I think it's supposed to be a lot wider than this. I think it goes up to 10 feet wide. So about 9 feet tall, 10 feet wide, and it fit perfectly between the stone arches, and the stone arches actually supported a little bit also. So the thing that I did to actually be able to attach the garlands and the leaves to this arch is chicken wire. You can also get that off of Amazon. So between the arch and the chicken wire, the arch is about $20 and the chicken wire is about $5. And I just used a little piece of the roll. Make sure that you get it semi-wide, but not too wide, about the same width as a ribbon. And then you attach everything with zap straps. So I just got a kit of different lengths of zap straps, and I attached all of the chicken wire to the tent poles, and I left the zap straps pretty loose so that I'd be able to cut everything loose whenever I'd need to. I went inside and I grabbed all of the leaves that I had bought. I will tell you that the ones I got from Michael's are a lot nicer than the ones I got from Amazon, and they're actually cheaper because the ones from Michael's you can do buy one, get one. So I got a variety of different garlands. The one that I got the most of was like this multicolored red, orange, yellow, and there's a little bit of green in there with some berries. Those are probably the nicest ones that I got. I will link everything that I used in the description box down below, as well as on my Instagram. I also got these like reddish leaves and orange leaves that I kind of just dispersed through it. And then I just wanted everything to be even on both sides. So I started hanging one garland at a time, and to do the entire arch took about 4 garlands. So the trick to this though is going to be to do multiple layers, hence the chicken wire. So you can see what it looks like with just one layer of garlands. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but the trick really will be to layer it. So I added a second layer, just went through it again, made a margarita for support, and all I used was a little step ladder to be able to get a little bit higher. And this is just with 2 different rows of garlands. So these are the Amazon garlands. They're not as nice, and they're a little bit ruined in the way that they were shipped. So what I used them for was just filler at the bottom of the base. And you can see here I'm kind of overlaying in some different colors. So this is the red garland that I got, and I'm just clipping that in with, again, just zap straps onto the chicken wire. So this is about 3 layers of the garlands. I think I used about 25 total garlands. So the more the merrier in this case. The other thing I got were these little picks of leaves just to be able to spruce up our Mickey on the side. I figured I would share that with you guys. So he used to actually be near our pool holding the fountain, and he didn't work out. So we decided to put a pot with some flowers in him, and then I change out the flowers seasonally. So I figured for the fall we would do some nice leaves. And then one of the tricks to covering up that base of the balloon arch would be some hay bales. I do these straw bales every single season, and I love them because you get rid of them at the end of the season and they don't take up space, and they're not expensive at all. So I got all different sizes, and I just unwrapped them right where I wanted them to be because they do get messy, and I loved the idea of draping the garland right over them. So I put some of the straw bales vertically and horizontally, just again around that base to completely cover those white water balloon bases. I guess it wouldn't be really a water balloon, but a water bag. And I put some around the back as well because I did want the entrance to look nice from the door as well, not just the walkway. And then I just rearranged some of the leaves to make sure that the base was covered and flowing over the straw bales nicely. And I feel like it really turned out in the way that it just kind of draped over, as though like the leaves were really falling. So this is the finished product with just the leaves, and then it was time to add the pumpkins and all the little pieces of decor after this. I got a variety of different pumpkins from Michael's, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, different spots, a couple different little boutiques as well, and just different shapes and sizes, nothing really fancy in particular. And some were really inexpensive, like these basic ones from Michael's were buy one, get one, and I think they were like $6 or something. So I just kind of dispersed these all along the steps. I love this one with the face. I got him at a little boutique in Celebration. He's very cute. And then I knew that I had other pieces of decor from last year. I will link last year's front porch decor. Obviously we kicked it up a notch big time this year, but I had gotten these little pumpkin patch signs. I had bought other pumpkins. I had the trick or treat basket as well as Jack Skellington. So I knew that I could use a couple of different pieces of decor outside as well. So I kind of put Jack tucked in the back area. I had the apple sign. I have a harvest sign as well as a pumpkin patch sign too that I got at TJ Maxx. And I did a little hidden Mickey with my wicker pumpkins that I got from Target. So this is the finished product. I hope that you guys liked it. Here's my question. Do I add fairy lights? I think that we should. I feel like it'll kick it up a notch. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It was so fun making this with you. And if you have any questions, drop them down below. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was so flippin' fun and so relaxing to do it. I mean, I just played some music, we decorated everything. You can get every single item that I used off of Amazon. I will say that the garlands are way nicer at Michael's, and right now it's like buy one, get one. You can have it delivered to your door. So I did use a mixture of Michael's and Amazon. The Amazon ones also, if they get a little bit wet, the color can leak, so be careful with that. Everything, I will say, was perfect. If you have a strong wind gust, just make sure that your stuff is secured. If you're in an area where there's storms, like in Orlando, just make sure that everything is secured down. But so far, so good on our end. We're adding to it. I added a Mickey pumpkin the other day, which I'm planning on, you know, a little extra project for this, so stay tuned for that. Another DIY, pretty simple. Everything was relatively cheap. Way easier also than doing like a big PVC arch. I did not know how I was gonna do that. So this totally worked out as like 20 bucks on Amazon. So I will link every single thing down below. If you guys enjoyed this, definitely give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye dudes.